What's going on, guys? It's Alger here with FlytPath.com. Now here I have a unique case by GPC or GoProfessionalCases. And this one is for the DJI Mavic Mini, but this one is a little bit different because this case is meant to hold the Mini with the propeller cage on it. And if you guys are new to my channel, my name is Alger. I do a lot of drone tech, tips, tutorials, and product reviews right here on this channel. So if that's something that interests you, please consider subscribing and also hitting that bell to be notified when I post new videos. Now, like I mentioned, this is actually a unique case because if you're a daily flyer, you're more than likely not going to be flying with your propeller guards on unless you're flying indoors and kind of having fun with it. If you're flying this outside, you're more likely not going to want to have the propeller guards on there, mainly because it does affect the way the Mavic flies in the wind. So if you do have it on there and you're flying it and there's actually a little bit more wind gusts, this will be really affected by the wind. So you don't really want to have the propeller guards on there unless you know you're maybe flying outside in close quarters that you're going to need to have that extra protection, possibly around trees or walls or things like that. But it definitely is a need when it comes down to enterprise and public safety to have a rig that's ready to go. All you really have to do is take this out, power it on, take off the gimbal cover, hook up your device, and you're ready to fly with these propeller guards on there. Now, this type of case holds not only the factory DJI propeller guards while attached to your Mini, but it also fits with the aftermarket PG Tech one. So both of the guards fit inside of this case. As you can see here, if I put this just like that, this is the way it would actually sit with the PG Tech one. Of course, I'm going to take the Mini out and put it in here, but as you can see, this is where the cage would fit. The Mini actually sits right in the middle of it, but you can see that it does fit the PG Tech cage as well as the factory one, just like so. Now, for those in the public safety or enterprise, battery life, of course, is going to be a big key here. So you actually have one in the drone. You have the hub here down below, which can hold, of course, up to 3 more batteries. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. Then they have slots here, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 extra batteries, as well as some other cavities that if you aren't using those, you can throw batteries in there. So it's actually meant to hold 10 minimum. And of course, you can actually have more in these other areas here. Now, when it comes to compartments, like I mentioned, you have the hub down here, which can hold those extra 3 batteries. You have the battery charger right here, as well as the cable for it on this side. In this bag, I have propellers, tools, extra sticks for my remote control. I know I'm gonna keep it in a Ziploc bag. That way it doesn't fly around while the case is in transit. Another area here for either a battery or I have to have another cable. On the right side, we have an area for your charger, as well as any accessories you want to put in here. Things like an SD card holder, as well as a cleaning pen right here. Now you have the remote control that sits with the sticks on, so you keep the sticks on. Like I said, while you're in the field, you want to be able to save as much time as possible. So little things like that, keeping the sticks on is going to be key, as well as not having to assemble the propeller guards. On the bottom here, we have another large cavity. This is meant to hold tablet holders or any other larger accessories, as well as this one back here. And what's nice is that if you do want to travel with something like a tablet, you have an area down here which can hold tablets, multiple sizes of tablets, of course. Right now, what I have it designed for is to hold a couple sets of filters here at the very bottom. So definitely some storage area at the bottom for things like tablets, filters, or other accessories that might be a little bit larger or wider that you could fit here at the bottom that won't necessarily fit here on the top. And as you saw here, I have these 2 little handles that lift up this layer in order for you to access everything down below. And of course, we have the egg crate on top to keep everything secure. So while you do move around with your Mavic and the propeller guards on here, everything is secure with this foam top. So all you have to do is stick his little legs here on the bottom. We'll go into this little slot just like that, so it does not move around. And then all you have to do is close this up. And like I said, you have that egg crate here at the very top to keep it nice and secure. Now, as far as size goes, on the outside, we have it 18, a little bit over 18 inches in length. And as far as width goes, 13, almost 14 inches in width. And then depth, just about 6.5 to 7 inches in depth. So of course it is not too big of a case. Like I said, it is meant to hold the Mini, which is really, really small, but it is also meant to hold the cage on there. That way, once you get into the field, all you have to do is take off the gimbal guard, power up the remote control on your device, and you're ready to go. Speed is a very, very big key when it comes to public safety and getting out there and getting this thing up in the air. So that's the reason why some of these cases exist. You don't want to have to deal with assembly while you're out there. Now, I've done a lot of reviews on GPC cases, of course, in the past. This is an SKB military spec case, and you have all the standard stuff. You have the dual latches here at the very bottom. You have an area here if you want to add like a padlock or some extra security, pressure valve, as well as this thing, of course, is weather and waterproof with all of the seals here on the side. The foam, of course, is all water jet and precision cut to hold all of your accessories nice and snug and keep everything pretty secure, pretty standard from GPC. As you guys know, they are very high quality for industrial and commercial use. And there it is, guys. Just a quick video to show you guys the new Mavic Mini case that holds the propeller guards, both the factory one as well as the PGY Tech. Now, this is really made for enterprise, commercial, and public safety. But I mean, if you're just a fun flyer that wants to fly indoors a lot and you have a ton of batteries and you don't want to deal with it, this might be for you, just to keep everything nice and organized and safe. But it really is an enterprise and public safety type of case, or at least it's what it's geared towards. That way you're able to be out in the field and get up and running quickly. Of course, if you guys got some value from this video, a big like would be much appreciated. And also, don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell to be notified when I post new videos. This is Alger Anastasio with FlytPath.com. I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care.